Modern harvesting machines prepare for continuous field operation. Precision equipment improves efficiency and consistency. The base cutter removes sugarcane at ground level. This preserves maximum usable cane for processing. Cleaning systems remove leaves and unwanted plant material. Only valuable cane stalks continue forward. The harvested cane is cut into smaller billets. Uniform sizing improves transport and factory handling. Fresh cane billets are collected immediately after cutting. Continuous harvesting reduces processing delays. Harvested sugarcane is loaded directly into transport trailers. Efficient logistics help preserve sugar quality. Each load is inspected before transport. Quality control begins long before factory processing. Thousands of tons of sugarcane leave the fields each day. The race to the sugar factory begins immediately. The harvested sugarcane reaches the processing plant. Now the transformation into white sugar can begin. Every incoming load is weighed before unloading. Accurate measurements ensure complete production tracking. Representative samples are collected from every truck. Laboratory testing begins before processing.
Technicians measure sugar content and moisture levels. Only quality-approved cane enters production. Quality data is reviewed in real time. Approved loads move directly to unloading.
Fresh sugarcane enters the factory receiving system. The first stage of industrial processing now begins. The freshly delivered sugarcane moves toward the cleaning section. Removing contaminants protects downstream processing equipment.
Large contaminants are removed before washing begins. This improves cleaning efficiency and equipment reliability.
The sugarcane enters a large rotary washing system. High-volume cleaning prepares the cane for extraction. Powerful water jets remove soil and field residue. The cane surface becomes clean and ready for processing.
The washing process is complete. Clean sugarcane now moves to the preparation and cutting section.
The cleaned sugarcane enters the preparation section. Controlled feeding ensures consistent processing.
The cane cutter reduces the sugarcane into smaller sections. This prepares the material for efficient shredding.
Additional cutting increases the exposed fiber surface. This improves juice extraction efficiency later in the process. The prepared cane now enters the shredding stage. Fiber separation is essential for maximum juice recovery. The sugarcane structure is completely opened. The shredded fiber is now ready for juice extraction. The prepared cane fiber enters the extraction department. Juice recovery begins with heavy crushing equipment. The first mill applies tremendous pressure. Sugar-rich juice begins separating from the fiber.
Raw sugarcane juice emerges during crushing. The liquid contains sucrose, water, and natural impurities.
A second crushing stage extracts additional juice. Multiple mills improve overall sugar recovery.
Juice from multiple extraction stages is combined. The collected liquid moves toward purification.
The washed fiber undergoes another extraction cycle. More sugar is recovered from the cane.
The final mill removes the last recoverable juice. Extraction efficiency is pushed to its maximum.
The fiber has surrendered most of its sugar. The raw juice now moves to clarification and purification. The extracted juice contains fibers, soil, and natural impurities. Screening begins before chemical clarification. Rotary screens remove large suspended solids. Cleaner juice improves downstream purification.
Additional screening removes finer impurities. The juice becomes progressively cleaner.
The screen juice is gently heated. Preheating improves the effectiveness of clarification. Impurities begin gathering into larger particles. This makes separation much easier. Clarification separates impurities from the sugar-rich liquid. The purified juice is now ready for further treatment.
The clarified juice is collected for final purification. Most solid impurities have now been removed. Additional heating prepares the juice for evaporation. Precise temperature control protects sugar quality.
Entrapped gases are removed from the heated juice. This improves stability during concentration. Additional purification improves the quality of the juice. The solution becomes cleaner and more uniform.
Final filtration removes the last visible particles. The juice is now ready for concentration.
The purified juice is ready for concentration. Next, excess water will be removed through evaporation. The purified juice enters a multi-effect evaporator system. Here, most of the water will be removed. Steam transfers heat through thousands of metal surfaces. The evaporation process begins immediately. Recovered vapor becomes the heating source for the next stage. This greatly improves energy efficiency. The juice becomes progressively more concentrated. Each stage removes additional water. More water leaves the solution with every effect. The sugar concentration continues to rise. The remaining water is carefully removed. The juice is transformed into concentrated syrup. Technicians verify syrup concentration continuously. Precise measurements ensure consistent sugar production. The concentrated syrup is now ready for crystallization. The next stage will create actual sugar crystals. The concentrated syrup enters a vacuum crystallizer. Controlled conditions allow sugar crystals to form. The pressure inside the vessel is reduced. This allows boiling at lower temperatures. Under vacuum, water evaporates efficiently. The syrup becomes increasingly concentrated.
The brix is at 80 now. Yes, I'm adjusting the flow rate. It's getting much thicker.
Seed crystals provide starting points for growth. Every sugar crystal begins from these tiny particles. New sugar crystals begin growing throughout the syrup. Precise control keeps growth uniform. Crystal growth continues under carefully controlled conditions. Uniform crystal size is essential for product quality. The mixture thickens as crystal content rises. More sugar leaves the syrup and joins the crystals. Crystal growth approaches completion. The desired crystal size has nearly been achieved. The crystal-rich massicrete leaves the vacuum pan. It now moves toward final crystal conditioning. Controlled cooling promotes additional crystal formation. Maximum sugar recovery is achieved. The crystals are fully developed. The next step separates sugar from the remaining syrup. The crystal-rich massicrete enters high-speed centrifuges. Mechanical separation is about to begin.
The basket accelerates to several hundred revolutions per minute. Centrifugal force separates crystals from syrup.
The remaining syrup is separated from the sugar crystals. Molasses exits through the centrifuge screen. Hot water washes away traces of molasses. The sugar becomes cleaner and brighter. The centrifuge removes excess moisture. Only damp sugar crystals remain. Freshly separated sugar leaves the centrifuge. The crystals are now ready for drying. The crystals travel toward industrial dryers. Moisture reduction is the next objective. The moist sugar enters the drying system. Heated air removes the remaining moisture. The sugar enters a large rotary dryer. Heated air removes residual surface moisture. Remaining moisture evaporates from the crystal surface. The sugar becomes stable for storage and packaging.
The flow rate looks consistent today. Yes, and the granulation is perfect.
Cooling stabilizes the freshly dried sugar. Proper temperature prevents condensation during storage.
Samples are collected from every production batch. Laboratory verification ensures product quality.
The sugar has passed all quality checks. Packaging operations can now begin. The finished sugar enters the packaging system. Automated equipment prepares individual bags. The accuracy on the electronic scales is holding steady. Good.
Keep monitoring the flow rate.
Packages are sealed to protect product quality. Traceability information is added to every bag. Every package undergoes a final inspection. Only compliant products move forward. Finished products are stacked for storage and transport. Automation improves speed and consistency. The pallets are secured for safe transportation. Each load is prepared for distribution. Millions of tons of sugarcane are transformed into white sugar every year. A remarkable journey from field to finished product.